ladies, it's Crafty Kim 62 here, and this is the second tutorial video on Simply Craft and Swap on Facebook, and it is for the February Peg doll. So this was the first thing that we did. You can see that I've tied all my ribbons now, and my first one is in place. So, hello Arthur. Arthur's come to join me. So I'll just take her out securely, and it's going to be a baby peg. So I'll just move her wrappings, keeping her safe out of the way. And this is the baby doll. You can see that she's all in lace. And February, with it being February and the month of love, the theme for February is red. So this is the little red peg button for my splash of red on the February. And you can see that I've drawn her face, and that's just using a fine liner, or if you've got a Sharpie. Her eyes are closed. She has a little cap on, and I've put some lace covering on to make her pretty, and the whole doll is made from a doily. So that is the doily for, it's like a christening dress baby. And there's some more decoration all the way under, so she's not naked. I'm saying she, lace, and I've just sewn the bottom together because she'll not be standing, she will be lying down all of the time. So that is the baby doll made out of the peg doll, and I'll just run through, I'll show you with her back. She's very pretty and very lacy. So this is more, like I said, a christening robe rather than just an everyday outfit. So I'll just put her to one side. As you know, we're just using ordinary pegs, and this is actually a dishcloth that I use to make my, this is what I make. I use an organza bag, and I put corn flour in there, and that is my anti-static bag. So I use that, so I've got a piece of that left over. So rather than the doll be naked, so I'm just going to place that around, having the front legs there, and I'm just going to wrap it round her face, and I'm just going to hand sew that bit. Just going to check that you're still in sight. Yes. So you want it nice and tight because you don't want it to come loose. So I wrapped it round. So that is the first bit. So now that I've done that, I'm just going to quickly run a stitch down. As I say, this is going to be covered, and I may need to trim. Please excuse the colour of my nails. I've been inking, and once you get it under your nails, you know, it takes a while for it to come out. Doesn't matter how many times you wash. So I'm just going to swaddle the baby. And I'm just going to put a little tuck there as well. Don't know whether you can hear my Arthur in the background, but he's got a little bit of a cold, and he's letting everybody know. but sometimes he comes into my craft room, so I bring in his basket and he comes and sits with me, but today he's a little bit restless with him having that cold. So there's the baby's head. I'm just going to do our bottom. So I'm just going to cut away the excess. And I'm just going to neaten that up at the back. Again with just a little slip stitch, just to gather the pieces together. And this is going to be the basis. So she's all nice and neatly wrapped. Just put that one to one side. So there she is, all wrapped up, with her head swaddled all the way around. And then I just wrapped some lace around, just to give it a bit of a frill underneath. Up to about the middle. Secure that with a little stitch as well. Catching the bits that are loose and just securing it down. And I'm just going to follow my needle all the way down. Sorry, it doesn't want to. That's it. Just to secure those end pieces too. And again, just a couple of stitches. So the baby still looks as though she's swaddled. Neaten that off. And there she is. So with the doily, I've used a small doily, but it's got the curly edges. Can you see? So that I'm just going to shape into her head, and that is going to make that bit there, so that when you make her cape, keep that secure up through the top. You will take more care with yours and then just wrap it round. Secure it again. Nice and swaddled, and I'm just going to use the Sharpie now that I've got her face and everything where I want it. I'm just going to use a little Sharpie, and in her eyes she's asleep, So I'm just going to put 2 little V's and then just a little for a mouth. So that's all we need for a face. And then on the other one I'm going to make it slightly different. Or shall I make it the same? I'll make it the same. This particular lace, I'll just nip this bit off because it came from a large piece, and I'm very frugal with my lace. So when I see something, so this one looks like an angel. Can you see the wings, the dress and the head, but it's got a hole there. So what I did with that one, all I did was simply put that through, decided where I wanted to go, and then I secured it again at the back with just a couple of stitches. Where we want it. Just pulling it tight. And there she has the dress on the front and the wings at the back. And then with the waist, all I did was made an underskirt. This one's got a pretty little flower on, so I'm just going to open that up, see where I need to stitch it. So I just need to stitch it just here. Sorry. So this is made up of probably everything that you have in your stash or from the charity shop, the doilies, but I'm sure that everyone will have all of these items somewhere in their home. So I'll just put a dress back together, just twiddle around, and there she is. And as I say, for the flash of red that we have on the February theme, I've just put a little red button at the side as if it was to close her top. So there we go, we have 2 babies all swaddled in their christening clothes. I just have to add the red button to the other one, and that's it. So any questions, ladies? Crafty Kim 62 signing out. Bye bye.